Welcome back, guys. You're with your bro Destart here, and I got CrazyJar with me.
What's up?
And we are doing the recap of Season 4 Game of Thrones.
Season 4, bitches!
Yeah, so where do we start off?
Alright, kicking it off with Arya.
Yeah.
So, after the Red Wedding, the Hound, decides to take Arya to her Aunt Lysa in the area.
Yeah.
For a bit of ransom, bit of money, because that's what Sandor Clegane is about. Damn cash money! Look, it takes them a whole season to get from the twins to the Eyrie.
They get there like season 8, wasn't it?
Like episode 8 or something. Yeah, that was like episode 1.
Yeah.
8? Was it 8?
A lot of it was episode 8. Yeah. A lot of shit happens though along the way there.
The banter is really good between the two. It's like some of the best moments of the actual season.
Like that point where she sees the dude that stole her sword, Needle.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, my sword, Needle!" Like,
don't do anything stupid.
Yeah, then I don't know what. Like, say something about like naming a sword, and he's like, only cunts name their sword. And she's like, looks so deflated, like, hey.
That's so funny.
Oh, good.
But yeah, just that in general was what made us really like this character. He's he's one of the best characters on there. So that's basically all you get through the whole season. So we're moving along onto Bran.
Yeah.
They travel north after meeting, Samwell in the tunnel, gives them Dragon Glass. They travel north. They hear
on the wall,
north of the wall. He has a walk vision, I think, of Ghost.
I think so. Or they spot Ghost. Or like hear Ghost howling or something like that.
And
they go
Bran
to
just knows that's Ghost, and he's like, "That's Ghost. Let's go save
him." And busted.
Yeah, they get busted by Carl and the Deserters and Cresters. So they capture them, put them in a room, and Carl
interrogates.
Yeah, somewhat. Interrogation.
Somewhat. Yeah.
He actually finds out who they are. They are. Brandon Stark.
Yeah, and he eventually finds out.
Georgian and Mirror.
Yeah. They're highborn and you're Jon Snow's younger brother. This is a fucking mean bargaining chip.
I will keeping
you around.
So, they find out who they are, kept prisoner, then Jon Snow comes to the rescue. Yeah. But
just completely fuck shit up.
Yeah, as he normally does when he rolls through.
Along with him,
John Locke.
Is it John Locke?
Yes, John Locke.
I thought his name was just Locke.
I thought it was John Locke. Oh, okay.
That's the guy of Lost, isn't it?
It's actually a dude off a lot of shows, bro. It's always John Locke if you actually listen. Guess him. Chester. So Locke. He finds Brandon in one of the little huts on the side. Yeah. Finds out that he actually is Brandon, and he was sent there by Bolton to kill him.
Yeah, that was like his secret mission. He was supposed to go there and kill Brandon Stark.
Yeah, finds out
and kill Jon Snow. I don't think that was like his primary. No, his primary was to find Rickon and Brandon and kill them.
Yeah. So Locke tries to run off with him over his shoulder. Hodor. It's freaking out, blah de blah. Brandon takes over. Yeah. Wargs him out. Grabs him one hand neck snap.
Yeah. You think he's going for a choke slam, and then he snaps a neck.
Give him the rock bottom, but not even, man. Just one hand neck snap him. The man. So he kills Locke. They see Jon. Yeah. They're like, Georgian basically gives them an ultimatum. And he's like,
if your brother spots you, he's gonna take you back and protect you.
And you will never see the three-eyed raven.
Yeah.
But if we leave now, you have a chance to see the three-eyed raven.
Yeah.
So he's like, fuck.
3-eyed raven.
3-eyed raven. We out. Let's go.
Let him out.
So they escape. Head more north somewhere.
Yeah, further north.
Up some. Probably find it.
Nice.
Then they find the weirwood tree, which they believe is
the thing that he's been seeing in his visions,
where the 3-eyed raven lives, or something. They're walking towards the tree, and about the foot of the tree,
they're like almost there.
They're almost there, and then bang! Skeleton warriors.
Yeah, shit, right out of a video game, motherfucker.
Not just any skeleton warrior, like some shit like a golden axe.
They've got like the helm with the horns on it.
The other one's like, broken off.
The axe,
the shitty axe, and the shield, like half dented, broken
wooden shield and stuff.
So they get into a battle with these skeletons
warriors. You assume they're whites. Warriors. There's no White Walker nearby, but you assume they're whites. They've been raised from the dead. Although it must be a magical thing, because you can't, like, it's not zombies, that's for sure.
No.
Because they need tendons and muscles to keep the bones together, so it's definitely a magical thing that they're there.
Do you think it was a 3-eyed raven that set that up?
No.
As like a defense mechanism? So no one got near the tree? Possibly.
Maybe, but that's pretty bad.
Yeah, no, because it's killing the people that they're coming to see them.
Yeah.
It's like a guard dog that kills everything that comes near. Okay, so during this battle, Georgian unfortunately dies.
Georgian.
No! Gets like shanked off. It's like prison cells, like shink, 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 shink.
Yeah. He's just lying there like, oh shit, that's not good. I don't think
that's what happens in your little bitch. So he dies. Then, out of nowhere, like, a child of the forest comes out of nowhere, man. It's just like fireballs blasting. Shit. Awesome. Bones flying everywhere, man. It was an awesome battle.
And they escape to the tree.
Yeah, they basically get in the tree, and he meets the
raven guy thingy.
Yeah, it's actually a 3-eyed raven.
No, it's like
a weird looking dude.
It's a guy. Yeah. And he like astral projects the 3-eyed raven in his dreams or something like that.
Is he a child?
Who? Children of the Forest. No, I don't think. Maybe
he's just like
because they call children of the forest because they look like children. They're not. They're not even human. They're something completely. They're magical.
It's like basically the tree let a little thing come off it.
To make it simple, they're wood elves. Okay, they're wood elves.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
The White Walkers are necromancers.
But not as tall.
They're wood elves. They're short.
Oh, yeah, wood elves are short.
You'd think like blood elves are the tall ones. Or high elves.
That's what I was thinking.
This is definitely a step into the high fantasy for Game of Thrones.
Yeah, it's their first major step into the
I actually really enjoyed it because there hasn't been like high fantasy done in that like production value.
No, definitely not. They haven't gone that far before.
And it started raining.
Because winter is coming.
Have to close the window. Anyway,
so that's end of Bran's story.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that is the end of Bran's story.
Yeah, it's been confirmed that
there is no more.
Yeah, that's the end of Bran's story for now because they've caught up with the books, the current books.
Yeah. And
if they go too far with Bran's story, it won't make sense for all the other characters, so they have to end it there. Which is fine by me. I mean, I don't want them to fuck up the story just to show Bran. Like, no.
Nah, don't.
Let it rest.
Let it simmer.
There's other magical stuff happening, like Melisandres and dragons.
Yeah, Lord of the Light. Yeah. Anyways, moving along. Jon Snow. Yes. So, where we last left him, he was at Castle Black.
Yes, he was.
He was trying to warn the council. the council?
Yeah.
The hired, like, the Lord Commander and all his buddies.
Yeah.
He's trying to warn them of the wildling attack that is bound to happen.
Yeah.
Not maybe, will happen.
Will happen, and they're, like, doubting him and stuff.
Yeah, so he's, like, suggesting ways that they should, like, prepare and defend themselves. Like, freezing over the tunnel. Yeah. But, you know, they're like, that is cold road steel.
Yeah.
Nothing can get through that. And he's like, have you ever seen a giant before? Giants aren't real.
They're things of myths and children's fairy tales.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. Nick Mana.
Right.
So after he basically was like, oh, well, he's not going to listen to me. He's like, well, I got to go kill the deserters at Craster's Keep because they know there's 100 of us. I told Mount Zerata there was 1,000 of us. So,
like, strategically, they have to take them out.
Yeah.
Or else they are going to get fucked.
Otherwise, he will do full-fledged attack.
Yeah, he's just going to rush them and take them out.
They would have got rushed.
So the Battle of Craster's Keep happens.
Oh, well, no, he asks.
He
asked people, he's like, well, no one can go with you because you are not a raider or ranger.
Ranger,
yeah. So they have to volunteer. And that's when old Locke is like,
Locke.
My perfect opportunity. He is like, yes, I'll come with you, blah, blah, blah. And Brothers is like, yo, bro, I'm down.
Gren, I think his name is.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Grindel or something like that.
Brothers.
He is, like, down for the brothers.
Yeah.
He's, like, always by Jonso's side, like, I got this, bro.
Yeah, I got your back, bro.
They are bros.
So, they get put off to Craster's Keep, which we just told you, big battle, Hodor, killing dude.
People dying. Carl gets wasted.
Yeah, finally. I'm a fucking legend. Self-proclaimed fucking legend. So if they come back, and then they start preparing for the epic episode 9. The Watchers of the Wall.
That's honestly the
best episode of that season.
Yeah. Of Game of Thrones, I reckon.
Really?
Honestly. Yes. It's
actually no.
Fucking epic.
Yeah, I was just trying to think of an episode that
beats it. Trumping anything. Giant shooting a fucking massive bow.
Yeah, that dude comes up with his long bow. He's like, hey, I got this.
It doesn't get anywhere.
And then the giant's like, get out of my way. Boom. I like when he hits that dude. Yeah. He's like,
shit's him flying
like off the wall. And it's like a ballista, basically. So yeah, after the episode 9, watch it. Awesome. Enjoy it. You can't say
it's a full episode, by the way.
Full episode of one story.
What are we talking about? They've probably seen it. This is a recap.
I know, but that's how awesome it is. You go watch it again. You know what we're on about. Go watch it again. Can't say that was a bad episode. So after the huge battle, John decides to go meet with Mansreda to negotiate the terms. Because he knows he's gonna get owned.
Yeah.
But he doesn't want to tell Mansreda that.
Yeah.
So he's like...
keeping it under wraps.
But... Stannis Baratheon comes out of nowhere. Yeah. The cavalry basically rolls in.
This fucking game.
Rolled.
They literally get rolled out of the fucking way.
So, after he basically tells... Mansreda, stop, otherwise I will slaughter every single one of you. He's like, Mansreda.
And that's no idle threat coming from Stannis.
Yeah, so Mansreda's like, okay, then we basically surrender.
No, he didn't bend the knee.
Yeah, but
he got taken captive. Because he's like, I don't bend the knee. And then he's like, well, I'm just going to take you prisoner then. He's like, okay.
Sweet.
I don't fucking bend the knee, motherfucker.
And then there's the big pyre for
killing
Ygritte?
All the dead people.
Oh, killing all the dead, yeah.
Yeah, because he like warns them, like, you better burn all the dead Because they won't stay dead.
I know,
yeah,
you will burn the dead.
They won't stay dead for very long.
Yeah.
And then John does his own little private pyre for Ygritte. Because that sad ass little mishap over there. I don't think he intended for her to die, honestly.
Well, that little kid was like,
I got you, bro.
Killed somebody. And he's like, you fucking little shit. No. Anyone else but that woman. So, yeah. Big fire. People die. Or people dead. Getting burnt. Yeah. Melisandre's looking at Jon Snow through the fire.
Yeah, some sus foreshadowing there.
Like, what's her plan for this man? And that is all we see of Jon Snow.
Yeah,
that is the last scene we see of Jon Snow. It's like kind of creepy.
But foreshadowing for season 5.
Okay, so moving along to our next character / town. King's Landing.
Yeah, King's Landing.
Always a good time at King's Landing.
Wee-hee.
So it starts off, Tywin Mountain smelts down ice, the former Valyrian sword of the House Stark.
Mm-hmm.
It was so boss and massive that he could actually make 2 swords from the sword.
Fuck yeah.
If you haven't seen the beheading of
On
the other guy, then
which you probably have,
then go watch it. Go watch it again if you've already watched it.
Just to note how massive that fucking sword is.
She said. So after that, Oberyn Martell arrives in King's Landing, vowing for the royal wedding, but vowing to kill the mountain.
Yeah.
There's like a little bit of banter between him and Tyrion.
Yeah,
good. That's actually quite good. He's one of my favorite characters.
I did enjoy Oberyn that whole season.
Yeah. He gets a short window. Yeah. So after that, Tywin presents the first sword.
Yeah.
Presents the first sword. Presents the first sword to Jaime on the conditions that he goes back to Casterly Rock, to be Lord of the Rock, which Jaime is like, nah, fuck that. I'm happy here with my sister.
Yeah, I don't want your fucking shitty castle. Yeah. I don't give a fuck about that.
Those gold mines are dried up and shit.
Yeah,
and Tywin's just like,
Yeah, he was really salty after that. He was like, fuck you. I give you everything and then you throw it in my face, you ungrateful piece of shit.
Yep. And he's just like, keep the bloody sword.
Yeah,
I don't want it.
Sword, it doesn't matter. He pretty much lost his ear at that point. Because he did not
want to give it to Tyrion.
Nah.
Hell no.
In
what's that, like episode 6, season 3? He basically tells Tyrion he's not giving it to him.
Not a fuck ever.
Yeah. So, meanwhile, this is when it is the royal wedding of Joffrey and Marjorie. Okay. So, during the reception, Joffrey is presented with the second Lannister sword, which he names from suggestions from the crowd, Widow's Wail. Valyrian sword.
Named
pussy ass name. What do you expect from a pussy ass king?
Well, like
that's a good name.
That's a terrible name.
Lion's Bane or Dragon's Heart would have been so much better.
Widowmaker. That's even better. That's a better name than
Widow's Wail. Really? But what do you expect? It was Joffrey. King Dickface.
Yeah.
Fag boy. Yeah. Hey man. If you're listening to this, actor, I don't hate you. I don't hate you. I hate your character.
You'd actually like the actor for acting his role so well, I think.
He's gotta be like one of the perfect actors, bro.
Yeah, thanks.
Anyway, so after humiliating Tyrion during the whole ceremony, the whole midget battle and stuff.
Oh, God. It was hard to watch, to be honest.
Yeah. Tyrion was not happy.
Dickhead.
He was basically Joffrey was looking at Tyrion the whole time with that smarmy smirk. It's like, when you see that, you just want to slap the shit out of Joffrey.
His teeth out.
Like everything, basically what mountain to turn.
Yeah, that's what you want to do.
Yeah. So yeah, after humiliating Tyrion, the whole wedding reception, Joffrey mysteriously dies.
Yeah, like he takes a sip from his wine,
which I think is poisoned.
Had been given to him the whole day from Tyrion.
Yes, because
he made him like his
handmaiden or something, so whatever the fuck they call it.
Because he's a dickhead.
So yeah,
and then everybody looks at Tyrion like, you were giving him the wine the whole time.
The glass was dropped and rolled under the table, and which was handed back to him by. I'm sure it was Sansa or Marjorie. No, Sansa. It was Sansa. Because she picks it up.
Doesn't Marjorie give him a drink though and tell him to calm down and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember. I haven't seen it in a little while, but yeah, somehow somebody poisoned him that day, and he dies violently, choking on his own fucking shit. Very satisfying.
Sweet vengeance. Sweet vengeance.
There's justice in the world.
There is. Well, in King's Landing, anyway. Yeah. Westeros.
Although I honestly wanted one of the Starks to kill him.
Oh, spear through the face.
Violently kill him. Like one of the dogs just like mauling him. Wolves. Just mauling him.
What would be good is like how Georgian died. Like, just like stabbing, like getting shanked up prison styles.
Or Arya, like pretending to be somebody, like a faceless man. Yeah. And then, like, I'm actually Arya, motherfucker, and just stabbing him continuously.
Die, biatch!
And then letting her wolf eat him. Yeah. Just like, motherfucker. While he's alive. Because he deserves it.
Yeah, so after, he dies, they frame, Tyrion is framed for the murder.
What?
Yeah.
It was bullshit.
Yeah. So, he's framed for the murder. Sansa, being Tyrion's wife, flees because she knows that she will be framed with him. And plus she had motives to kill him.
Hard.
Which I understand. She did kind of have motives. She fucking saw her father's decapitated head on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
like,
motive.
You don't get away with that kind of shit, motherfucker.
So, Tyrion is put to trial. He's arrested, put to trial. Witnesses, like many witnesses, testify against him, even though he thought they were going to testify for him. Even his own whore, Shay.
That was actually a really sad part.
You
could see it was like actually
he was cut.
Yeah, he was so cut.
Deep, bro. He was cut deep by that. So they all testify against him. He's convicted and sentenced to death. But Tyrion, being Tyrion, will always have trial by combat.
Yeah, because it's like a nice way, like a little loophole. To get out of like a crime or whatever. Like, I'll just do trial by combat because I can get away with it. But his brother, who always usually comes to his aid, can't help him this time.
Because his father's like, well, fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm not losing my heir to the mountain.
Yeah.
Like, and Brom's like, well, fuck that.
That was actually harsh as well. Yeah. I thought Bronn was going to do it. Like, of course Bronn will be able to do this. He's the man. He's like,
he's quick. Bloody quick for a man of his size. One wrong step and I'm gone. And then basically
and he's got everything that he really wants. You can't pay him anything.
He's got a title, he's got a lady, he's got land, he's got a house. He's got everything he needs.
There's no amount of gold he would want to like pay his life away, basically. Like, no.
So by that point Tyrion's like, I'm fucked. And then
to his rescue.
Oberyn comes in and he's like, I will be your champion.
Yeah, I was like ecstatic at that point. I was like, oh my god!
Yeah, I know, because
the best person to actually go up. This is fucking awesome. I should have seen this a mile away, but I didn't because
we should have seen that. We should have seen that.
because they were like foreshadowing it so hard.
It's like, because we always know that Cersei is always going to choose the mountain for her champion.
Yeah.
Where Oberyn was like, I will kill the mountain. Yeah, that is why I am here.
Specifically to kill the mountain.
So he nominates himself champion, knowing that the mountain was going to be the crown's choice.
Yeah.
unfortunately, the dude monologues a bit too fucking much.
And the battle didn't really go. Honestly, he would have had that battle, and then he fucked it up by
majorly
being like a villain in an 80s movie and monologuing.
You raped her. You killed her.
Say it!
Oh my god!
It. And
like, I was like screaming at the TV, like, just kill him! Just kill him!
And then he gets his legs kicked out under him, and then teeth punched out.
That is one vicious blow, bro.
Fuck
like,
just one punch, and he gets to
see all
his teeth out, and then
juicy tomato.
Yeah, he gets his fucking eye.
It's his whole head just gets like...
Yeah, he crushes his head. It was so...
Yeah.
It was like red wedding all over for me. I was like,
popping a pimple, bro. He popped a pimple. So, after his death, Tyrion is fucked. Yeah. He's like...
he's getting put to death.
He's sentenced to death because his trial lost.
Yeah.
He lost the combat. Mm-hmm. So the day before he is sentenced, before the day is supposed to die, he gets a visit from his brother Jaime. Jaime basically lets him go, has a little, blah blah blah, you shouldn't do this, shouldn't do that, and then comes back and then it's like, but there's the door. It's open, go.
Gives him like a little free pass.
Yeah.
Like, go, escape, little brother.
But you did not know the little bastard was going to go upstairs and kill the father.
Yeah, hard.
Well, I don't think he actually intended to kill the father, but when he saw...
I think that was
in his bed, that's the tipping point.
The tipping point, yeah. He snapped at that point. I think he was just going to go up there and give him a piece of his mind and then fuck off.
Yeah, because Tyrion is not a killer.
No, he isn't. He's been made into a killer. Because he goes up there and he sees Shay in the bed and he's like, he loses it. He fucking... It's funny because he walks up close to the bed and then she has a fright and then looks at him and then can see that seething hatred boil underneath his skin. She reaches for a knife and he jumps on top of her and strangles her with the necklace he bought her.
No, the lion.
The lion necklace, the gold chain, and she's like, "Oh, you're buying me? Holy fuck! What the hell?
What is that?"
But yeah, strangles her, and oh god,
it's got a giant sack.
Yeah.
So he strangles her, kills her, and then picks up the crossbow.
Yes.
Yeah, and then goes to his father, who's sitting on the shitter.
At the time,
What a shitty way to go out.
Oh, man.
Oh, well, he died quite easily.
Bitch.
And you get dragon meat.
Monster meat.
So, he kills his father on top. They have a little bit of, why did you do this?
Calls her a whore a couple of times, and he gets angry and shoots him.
Shoots him once.
Yeah.
Reloads that bitch. And then
continues talking, and then he calls her a whore again.
Yeah, I think so.
No, he just reloads and shoots him again.
Yeah.
It was over at that point. You called her a whore. I warned you, motherfucker. I said,
don't call her that.
And then
he just strangled her in the room.
Yeah. Well, he's still a bit raw, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
And then just bombs her.
So after he kills his father, he escapes. Yeah. He escapes. With the help of Lord Varys.
Yeah.
Who puts him in a box, puts him on a ship, and says, "But later, bro."
Yeah.
But then all the alarm bells start going.
The bells start ringing that the king is dead, and he's like, I'm
coming with you.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of this place.
Yeah, and that's when we get the fuck out of King's Landing.
Yeah.
Moving along to J&B. Or, as we say, Jamie and
Brienne. Yeah. Shipping. Totally shipping there.
Mm-hmm.
They belong together.
They need to be together. Wow, that is a lot of pig bears. So, After Joffrey's death and Sansa's disappearance, Jaime tasks Brienne to find the Stark girls and bring them back to safety.
To honor his oath to Lady Catelyn.
Yeah. He gives Brienne his Valyrian sword that his father just gave him, and names it Oathkeeper, because he has to keep his oath.
Yep. He's starting to be a good guy now.
He's starting to realise the good side.
Because, like, at the start, he was a fucking dick.
He was a dick.
He was a dick. He fucking started that fight with Ned in the courtyard, remember?
That's right, yeah.
Dick.
He started that.
Hard.
You bastard.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, so after basically getting her mission, Brienne and Podrick... Why Podrick? Why is it Podrick?
Because
because his knowledge and Tyrion was gone.
Yeah. No, he wasn't gone at that stage. No, he was. Yeah, he was.
He was gone. Yeah. So Brienne and Podrick, they take off onto the little adventure, set blazing trail on the path.
No, sorry. Tyrion wasn't gone. He was put to trial at that stage, so he couldn't squire for Tyrion.
That's right, yeah. So he becomes Brienne's squire.
He tells Jaime to, like, give Podrick a good job or something. He's a good kid, you know? So that's why Jaime lets him go with Brienne, because that's a decent job, blah, 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 blah.
So yeah, anyway, they blaze off.
Looking for
Arya.
The Stark girls.
Oh, the Stark girls. They stop at a... What would you call it? An inn? An inn. They stop in at an inn.
They visit an inn.
And that's where they meet Hot Pie.
Yeah.
Arya's fat friend. Watch it. You should know him.
Idiot.
Yeah, idiot. He like gives them information of like... What's it like?
Yeah, it's like
little
really
pieces of
vague information that Arya left with the Hound or whatever, or something like that, and they piece it together. They piece it together that
the Hound.
Yeah, like Arya. Podrick uses his knowledge of the court to
piece together that Arya is. Oh, the Hound is taking Arya to the Eyrie to her Aunt Lysa.
Yeah.
To ransom because he's, you know.
Yeah. They piece it together, so they head off to the Eyrie to find Sansa or Arya. Not really expecting either or, just going there because that's like the best hint that they've gotten so far. Fucking hell.
The hell is that?
That's a werewolf.
Werebro. Hey, Werebro.
No, don't. Ah, damn it. Don't sleep, motherfucker. You try to attack me.
Yeah. So, along the way to the Eyrie, they spotted a little girl on the side of the road, not knowing that it was Arya.
Yeah.
So they were talking, and then Sandor Clegane comes around the corner, and Podrick is like, that's Sandor Clegane, that's the Hound. And then Brienne's like, well, you must be Arya.
She tries to convince Arya to come with her, and fails.
Yeah, she's like, you will be safe with me, and Sandor's like, no, you won't. You'll be safe with me. And that
this
looks
bitch
like
doesn't even know what she's doing.
Lannister shit you're wearing.
Yeah, I got a gift for you. Will you be my friend? Yeah. No.
So yeah, they have a bit of a disagreement.
Yeah.
She's like,
realize they can't come to terms. They're gonna have to fight. And so they do.
And they get a pretty mean fight.
Fuck yes.
Pretty awesome fight. I didn't think the Hound expected her to be that vicious.
Yeah. You're a pretty big bitch, aren't you?
His words exactly.
Yeah. And she can take a fucking punch.
And she can give one too.
Yeah. Oh, it's such a mean fight. You motherfucker.
Yeah. Awesomeness on awesomeness.
Fuck yeah. such a brutal fight. It was just like meat and potatoes, just punching and rolling around, just more punching.
Meat and two veg.
Yeah, just burn. So brutal.
Basically, she kills him.
Yeah, she bests him.
Bests him. We don't know if he's dead. They leave it quite open-ended. All right. Yeah. It's like he asks Arya to kill him, but
she doesn't. She's like cold, bro. That's so cold, that scene.
I killed the Witch's boy.
He's so close, but he won't beg her, say please, but he's so close to saying please, just kill me. And she just won't. She's just looking at him and even tries to taunt her, I could have fucked your sister. I should have fucked her. Yeah. Oh, I would have had my way with her. And she's just sitting there looking
I killed the butcher's boy. He screamed like a little girl.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Just null effect on her.
Yeah, she just basically really?
Killer.
Really? You're resorting to this?
Melisandre's already said it. She's got some dark in her. And there's 3 eyes closed within her soul or some shit like that. I can't remember the complete.
Maybe she is the Lord of the Light.
I think she's
a vessel full of the light.
I think she's just a cold killer. That's who she is.
Anyway, so she basically refuses to kill him and walks off, leaving Brienne standing there where the fuck did she go?
Yeah, ask Podrick, where did she go? I don't know, she's pretty fast. Oh god, you're useless.
But,
that's the last.
That's her running off. Arya, she just ran off, found a ship.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere.
No, she goes to the ocean and
gave him the coin.
Yeah.
And says, Varamagulis.
Yeah. And he's like, oh fuck.
Yeah, come. Yeah. Get on ship, go.
Yeah.
And that's the last you see of her. Going to brothers. Yeah.
And the last you see of Brienne and Pod.
Yeah.
And finally...
No, not finally.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Moving along. Going on to Daenerys Stormborn. What do they call her, Stormborn?
Because she was born in a storm. That's why.
Okay, so, they are quite simple back in the days, weren't they?
Yes, they were.
Anyways, after capturing Yonkai, she marches off to Meereen with her new other army, the Second Sons.
Yeah.
So instead of having 8,000 men, she now has 10,000.
Yeah.
Feeling a bit more stronger with 3 dragons. She goes to Meereen, basically gives them the same deal as she gave the Yonkish.
Yeah.
They gave the same...
They have that cool moment where they send the champion out.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, I'll do it. And...
That shit is so gangster.
Him, throws a knife in the horse's eye or something, and the horse falls over and he just goes up.
Pops his sword out and lands on it, decapitating himself. Awesome.
That was fucking badass.
So yeah, she gives them the same deal she offered the Yonkish.
Yeah.
They give her the same answer that the Yonkish gave her.
Yeah.
So she did the same thing she did to the Yonkish.
Sacks the city.
But she didn't sack the city.
Yeah, she sends
Grey Worm and
a couple of others.
And others, Dario, fucking Jory.
No, it's only a couple of Unsullied.
Oh no, it's just Unsullied, yeah. And they taken
slaves freed.
So they taken swords, basically give them to the slaves and say, kill the masters.
Yeah, free yourselves. And they're like, fuck yes.
Yeah, so they basically take the city from the inside out. Awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. Good way to take a city. So after she takes Meereen, she decides, you know what? I'm going to stay here. If I can't rule the city, I can't rule the 7 kingdoms.
Because there's problems from the start. Because once they took over the city, there's a whole lot of masters still alive. So I think she had them nailed to those posts.
Yeah, because of
how they did to her on her way there. They nailed people to posts to mark. The mile mark everywhere on the long way. And then she does the same thing to them, which is pretty sad.
Yeah. She, takes it. But along there, she finds out that Astapor had been retaken by the slave masters.
Yeah.
So when Darian Harris is like, shit, I'll take that city back, girl. I'm your man.
Being all smooth and shit.
I am Darian Harris. I always have a choice. The man. So she's like, yeah, whatever. Go take the city. Do what you have to do. He's like, yo, gap it.
Do this.
Along this, she like slowly learning that she's losing control of her dragons. Yeah. Like that dude comes back with like his charred remains
of his
skeleton.
Hard. Like, oh, that was
blackened skeleton.
That was harsh. Bro.
That was like pretty sad.
Fuck yeah.
That was like
because it's like, man, you're probably like looking after your daughter, and then fuck, these dudes out again.
What? You're looking after your daughter,
and then you look away for 1 second, and you just feel a shadow go over you, and then you look back, and your daughter's like charred remains.
Get that. As the dragon goes past and
just feel heat on your back, and then look again, and your daughter's just like nothing.
Blackened part on the
burnt
ground,
smear on the floor. Like I only looked away for a couple of seconds.
Like, evaporated her.
Yeah.
So that's when she's like,
that's
shit.
why they were so like distraught.
This is when she's realizing it's actually a lot harder to run a city than she thought. She's like, shit, maybe I can't actually do this.
Yeah.
But, he's so Barristan and Zidra is like,
you can do this.
Smart enough, woman, Jesus. So, as this is going through, Barristan finds the pardon letter that King Robert gave to Jorah. Season 1, ages ago. But she basically just forgot about. He was like, he was never going to use it.
Because he's loyal to
loyal as a mother to Khaleesi,
Daenerys. Both chains.
Mother,
whichever one you want.
Many titles. Or one that is like barely known. So after hearing this, she's quite angry. She's not happy about hearing that her most loyalist man was like a spy for the people in Westeros. She exiles him, says,
straight away,
get the fuck out of my city, or I will have the Unsullied throw your head into Sleeper's Bay.
Yeah.
Sure she didn't, and she probably didn't mean that. She did, but
she was pretty scorned at the time. Like, you're a traitor.
Yeah, so he gaps it, and it's a pretty sad moment, actually. I was like, this is pretty sad.
Poor Jorah.
Yeah, man, he's like one of my favorite characters.
And then I had to happen. Oh, shit. Okay.
What was that?
I don't know.
What happened?
No. She can't read. Oh, there we go. Anyway.
So, sad moment. Upon hearing that, Dragon had killed the little girl, she, decides, I gotta lock these dragons away. Yeah. Which she went about in the wrong way, I reckon.
That was another really
because it wasn't
scene.
The other 2 dragons, it was just the one dragon, because, Drogon. Man, Drogo's her husband. Drogon's
husband.
Deceased husband. Drogon, he's just Black Dragon. He's boss. He can do whatever the hell he wants. No one's
she just doesn't know how to. She doesn't know how to look after dragons properly, so she's finding it really hard, I think.
Yeah. So, she's like, shit, I gotta lock them away. I thought it was a bad idea the way she did it. Yeah. She could have just the other two, they were still hanging around her. They didn't want to gap. Yeah. They're she could have locked them away during the night. Mm-hmm. Like you do with a dog.
Yeah, chain them up for the night and that's it.
So they don't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she locks them in the catacombs, and that's basically the last scene you see of her on season 4.
Very sad.
Sad, alright. Now, moving along to Sansa Stark.
She's not a slut.
Yeah, well, you haven't seen her tits yet, but you will.
No, you won't. She's like 15 in the show.
I keep forgetting about it. She don't look 15, bro. Catfish. Catfish.
Yeah.
So, yeah, after she fled King's Landing with Lord Baelish, she ends up in the area because, she's Baelish is like, yeah, that's your auntie, I'll take you to your auntie, you'll be safe there.
Mm-hmm. Right.
She finds out that Baelish was behind Joffrey's death, because he's just a conniving bastard.
Yeah.
It's hard to actually know what he wants. He wants a lot of things, but not many things.
I think he wants everything.
Yeah, but nothing at the same time. He's one of those guys.
He just wants to see the world burn.
Yeah. So, tensions begin to rise between her Aunt Lysa and Sansa, because she's just a really jealous bitch. Really jealous.
Really jealous.
Really jealous. Well, she killed her husband for Baelish.
Yeah.
It escalates because there's a scene where Baelish makes an advance on Sansa, gives her a kiss, and she sees it, and no.
Yeah, she's standing way in the background
but it's probably just standing with binoculars,
probably.
Bitch.
Yeah. Calls her into the hall of the Vale, the main hall.
The courtroom.
Yeah. Opens the moon door.
They have a little bit of a tussle, disagreement, and then she almost, Lysa almost pushes Sansa out the moon door, and then Baelish is like, stop!
No! Yeah, it stops it right at the last minute.
And then she's like, I saw you kissing her. She's a slut. Or whatever. Something like that. Along those lines. Yeah. You're supposed to be mine. Yeah, whatever. But, whoa, that's a big horn. Him and your big bros are like, oh, no, fuck that. Baelish is uses his silver tongueness because
I am the purveyor. Sorry.
You keep distracting me, bro.
Continue.
Baelish just uses his Baelish skills.
Yeah.
And he Big Bro is amazing. He uses his Baelish skills, tells her what she wants to hear. The old side swipe of the cheek.
Yeah.
And then pushes her out the window. Because she wants to be a birdie and fly.
Yeah, we got this, bro.
No. Of course, there's an investigation for the deaths, the Lady of the Vale has just landed out the moon door.
Yeah, fell out of the moon door. They need to find out what fucking happened.
How this happened.
Yeah.
Investigation, the lords and the ladies of the Vale pull Sansa into a room where they
investigate, they ask her questions and stuff.
Yeah, they investigating the case.
Right there.
Burping.
Pardon you.
Investigate the case. She basically tells him she is Sansa Stark.
Yeah, she confesses. And she plays the innocent crying girl, she was. She didn't
know what was happening.
Yeah, and they all feel really sorry for her. They're like, "Oh, it's all right, little girl."
Just because her father and brother have died, so they're like, "Oh my god, you were going through a hard time." It worked.
It worked
in her favor, yes. But this is when she starts playing the game.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So after the little investigation thing, Baelish is like, well, why did you do this?
Yeah.
Why did you do this for me? Because she knows now how to play the game.
Yeah, and she's learned some tricks.
Tricks, because she is a trick.
What?
I have an unknown hate for that one.
What? That is kind of out of nowhere, but okay.
Okay, so they, she changes her whole appearance.
Yeah.
Starts dressing all sexy and shit because she knows she has power over Baelish now. Or not full power, but like that, a little bit of power. But she knows what he wants.
Yeah.
And he wants her. And she's using that to her advantage.
Yeah.
So, like, she then comes out dressed all sexy and stuff, and he's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Mind blowing. It's not blowing, it's blasted. And he's like, well, we got to take Lord Aaron? Robin Aaron. Lord Robin on a tour of the Vale to meet all his bannermen and make sure, like, basically make sure they're still his bannermen. And they're loyal. So, you know, Robin, Baelish, and Sansa, they all depart, go gallivanting around the Vale to meet all the peeps.
And what's going to happen next season?
Yeah, we're going to see what happens next season. But that is it, guys. That is season 4 in a nutshell.
Oh my god, that took so long.
That took a lot longer than what I thought.
Yeah.
How longer? Anyways, like, subscribe.
Hope you guys liked it. We'll see you guys next time for season 5 speculations. We'll see how that goes. Hope you guys enjoyed this really long episode, but
this was really long.
Yeah, there's a lot to cover, okay?
We had one whole page just for King's Landing.
Comment in the section what you guys think will happen in season 5.
I actually want to hear what other people have to say.
Yeah, or email us at irrelevantsidequest@gmail.com. Sweet as guys. See you guys next time.